Call meeting to order and ask Councilman Watson, please, to pledge the allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilman?
Call the roll.
Councilman Poole.
Here.
Councilman Cotton.
Here.
Councilman Kerry Barton.
Here.
Councilman Watson.
Here.
Councilman Fred Barton.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum, Mayor.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
May I make a motion we approve the last minute meeting presented by the clerk?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Kerry Barton to approve the minutes from the last meeting, seconded by Councilman Cotton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Kerry Barton.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Fred Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes and the minutes from the previous meeting are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors here today. I'm glad to see y'all at our meeting. Approval of the agenda.
Mayor, the council has a copy of the agenda, and there's a copy of the agenda on the wall for those in the audience. Are there any changes that need to be made to the agenda? Hearing none, those who would like to approve the agenda as presented, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please say no. Ayes have it, and the agenda is approved as presented.
Under old business, there's none. Under new business, it's a master plan for Dogwood Hills Golf Course.
Mayor, this is the scope of the plan that was presented by Goodwin Mills Kaywood. It's a proposed municipal golf course redevelopment. I'll read it for the purpose of the record. Goodwin Mills Kaywood will develop at least 4 possible redevelopment strategies for the 90-acre municipal golf course in Brewton, Alabama. Goodwin Mills Kaywood will develop the redevelopment options for using readily available base map information. The site topo is not included in this scope of work. Goodwin Mills Kaywood will meet with city staff and local citizens to develop the conceptual plan. They will convene a meeting with local stakeholders or a broader community meeting to identify local desires and identify other potential uses for the property. At this time, you see 4 possible directions for redevelopment as described below. Number 1, site continues as a location for public recreation activities, but new activities may be added. The site's location on US 31 near Walmart presents the opportunity for possible commercial redevelopment that may include a hotel. The site's size, 90 acres, may accommodate commercial and residential land uses. New ideas may develop from the proposed meetings. The cost for this best use study for the Dogwood Hills municipal property is $8,500, and a resolution is prepared if the council sees fit to act upon it to proceed with this study.
Mayor, did the guy say about what kind of time frame we're looking at? He didn't say that.
It would take several months.
Okay.
Good, Joe.
I have a motion to approve resolution number 16-0125.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Watson to approve resolution number 16-0125 to contract with Goodwin Mills Kaywood to do this best use study for the Dogwood Hills municipal property is seconded by Councilman Fred Barton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilman Poole.
Yes.
Councilman Cotton.
Yes.
Councilman Kerry Barton.
Yes.
Councilman Watson.
Yes.
Councilman Fred Barton.
Yes.
The motion passes and resolution number 16-0125 is approved.
Next, we have a presentation by Steve Dickey from the YMCA.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Councilman. The YMCA and the City of Brewton have had a long-standing relationship in dealing with youth sports, and primarily youth baseball and softball, using our sports park primarily as the main place where girls and boys play baseball and softball. Years past, our Little League program, older group, which is called 12U, boys have played what is called 1260. 12 years being the age, 60 foot being the bases. Times change, as we all know, and there's been a lot of change going to 70-foot bases where the kids now lead off and trying to prepare them a little bit more for the advanced as you go on up in baseball. So there are 11 districts in the state of Alabama that play Babe Ruth baseball or Cal Ripken baseball. We are District 8. I'm also the commissioner for District 8 baseball here in the state. Out of the 11 districts, 8 of the districts have already gone to 1270. In other words, they're playing the 70-foot bases already. Us and 2 other districts played the 60-foot bases last year. And so we're kind of behind the time, so to speak. At our last meeting for our District 8, we did vote to determine that we did want to move to the 1270. With that said, it's going to take some renovation to one or both of the fields. Ideally, we'd like to do both of the boys' baseball fields at one time, and that way we could still play the younger kids on there. We would just have plugs in the bases on the back side, and we would have plugs on the base on the front side whenever we played the older kids. And the cost of that is roughly $10,400. Well, actually, it's greater than that. I'm sorry. Total cost for that is 15 plus 15. And I'm sorry to say I don't have that right here in front of me, like a buffoon. Nonetheless, we're asking for the city to take a part of that in $10,498, and the YMCA would pay $5,000 in the renovation of both of those baseball fields.
Okay. Any questions? Thanks, Steve. We'll try to get on
All
the
right.
agenda next time. Are there any announcements or comments?
Neither of any, sir.
A motion to adjourn.